Right now, you're watching Casino is the Name. Uh, can you guys let me know if you can hear me? So, in this video, we're talking about, do men actually want to be providers? Now, this conversation has come up. Well, I've heard people on these different relationship websites and videos and stuff like that, women saying they want a man who is going to provide. And every time I see the woman say they're looking for a man to be a provider, there's always this little subtle like shift in like the guys always kind of not, I don't want to say they drop their head or whatever, but there's always kind of like this little tension, like this little small tension. Nobody ever says anything. Nobody ever says like, oh man, let me go on like pop my balloon, or let me go and let her know like I'm not gonna provide for her unless this, and this. But everybody's just kind of like, okay, okay. But it's just like this little small little tension. And so the more and more I had these conversations with people, I started to realize, because even myself, right? I can honestly say I've never thought about that being a goal. The reason I'm saying, would I provide? Yes. Have I been a provider in many of my, or the couple relationships that I've had? Yes. But was it a goal of mine? No. I didn't enter that relationship thinking I need to find a woman I can provide for. It's not ever been a thought of mine. And I definitely want to know if other guys have thought the same thing. By the way, could you guys let me know if you can hear me good? I'm not sure. I'm trying this other little setup that I have over here. Hopefully I'm clear. I'm not sure. But I was wondering, is that a goal of guys to actually be providers? Do men really want to be providers? Do we really? When you meet a woman, or is that a goal of yours in your family to be the provider? I mean, I know we want to be able to take care of our family, but is that the like entering into the relationship or meeting a woman, is that to be a provider for her? Because I hear that as a goal for them to have a mate, but I never hear guys say I'm looking for a woman to be a provider. And of course, if we're looking at what you call it, if you're looking at tradition, right? Traditionally, women aren't thought to be providers, even though most of us were raised by women, and including myself. But we don't automatically go into a relationship thinking that a woman should be a provider. But there's a common stigma that men should be providers, and I mean adults should be providers, in my opinion. But I definitely, as a man, have never thought like meeting a woman that I want to be her provider, I want to provide for her. It's not really the thought. I know that's what she is looking for from me, but I never really have ever thought about that from like a goal standpoint of mine. Of course, I want to be able to take care of my responsibilities and things like that. I want to be able to provide if need be, but that's just never been like a thing, right? So it made me wonder, do men actually want to be providers? I want to know. I want to hear from people. I want somebody to tell me that this is, say, a goal, not to have a good family, not to whatever. You want to basically take care of a woman. That's what I want to know. Are guys out here thinking that? So yeah, that's what I want to know. But I don't know. And so speaking to a couple people, they say, yeah, for sure. That's exactly what guys want. They want to be providers. And I I don't think that guys actually want to be providers. Like not really. I don't think that's what they're going into the relationship thinking, is that they want to be providers. And I don't know if this is a surprise to people to hear, or I could be wrong. But I never hear a guy in any conversation ever say, when looking for a woman, that he's looking for a woman to provide for. Now, I know some guys who got money and they made it look, I'm looking for a companion. I don't care if she got a job, or I'd even prefer my woman stay home because I want her to take care of the kids or whatever like that. So I can see maybe some think that way, but I haven't ever really. It's never actually crossed my mind per se that I need to. I'm going into a relationship, or I'm out looking for a woman to take care of. Never really thought about it that way. Now, is that a result of situations, and can those things happen based off of whatever the situation is? Absolutely. Am I opposed to, or have I ever been opposed to a man taking care of a woman? No, but I've also never been opposed to a woman taking care of a man, which is not popular in opinion, I guess you can say. But I don't see anything wrong with that. If you're in a relationship, then you need to and you need to do things to make the relationship work. It's going to be individually based off of whatever y'all situation is. But I definitely want to know what other people think. I want to call a couple people and just ask them, but I need to make sure that they know I'm recording or that I'm live. So let me call. Let me see. Can I call? Let me see. Let me text somebody and just see if they. No. Let me call my dog. Right, hold on. Let me just see. I'm gonna call somebody. I want to see, make sure he's okay with me. I don't know what he's doing. Yo, hey, brother, what you doing right now? All right, so I'm on live, right? I wanted to call you and make sure it was okay, but I'm gonna put it on speakerphone, and I'm just gonna ask you a question. It ain't that crazy. It ain't that crazy. It ain't that crazy, bro. You good? All right, so I'm gonna ask you. Well, I'm just gonna ask you: do men really want to be providers? It's simple. It's a simple, you know. Here's gonna be a quick question. You ready? Yeah. Yeah, I just jumped on here real quick. I just wanted to know. Hold on. Yo,
Yo.
yo. All right, so this is G Stat right here, okay? All right, so he's from the Bahamas now. He's Bahamian, so he's thinking very traditional. It's a very traditional place. It's not like.
I'll clean it up a little bit for them.
All
I'll
right.
clean it up a little bit for them.
All right. So the question is, do men really want to be providers? Like going into a relationship out the gate, meeting a woman, are you thinking, or looking for a woman, are you thinking, I'm looking for a woman to provide for?
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
this is the first. Hey,
Absolutely.
this is amazing. Cause, uh-huh.
Yeah, see, because the thing about it is like you could provide for the right woman.
Yeah.
See, it's like we talking about providing. That's fine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course. I think the nature of a man is to provide. That's what I think. I think a nature of a man is to provide. That's the nature. By
So,
nature, we are built to provide. But
okay.
I think because of society, just how society may have messed with women's head because of weak men, and say,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, men don't want to provide and whatever." Now it's the same. It take this. It kind of like take the same toll on the man. Whereas it's like we got to find the right woman to provide for. Because
Okay.
some women are just suckers dry, and
Yeah. So,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying?
So you have a completely different like perspective of it than I do. And I thought so just because I know you come from a very traditional mindset.
Right.
And I'm not like traditional at all. I didn't grow up
Right.
traditional, none of that. So I don't necessarily like because the first thing you hear is you say, "Hey, what are you looking for in a man?" A woman will say,
Right.
"Oh, I'm looking for a man who can lead me. I'm looking for a provider. I'm looking for this." Right?
Right.
When you ask a man, "Hey, what are you looking for in a woman?" He like, "I want a woman who gonna take care of the house, who gonna make sure I'm straight, who gonna cook, who gonna do whatever his thing is. Got a good
Right.
head on his shoulders." But he's not never. I never hear a man say, "I'm looking for a woman to provide for." I never heard that.
Right.
Like it's
Right.
part of the thing that we're looking for, you know.
Right.
And
Right.
and don't get me wrong, I do know that some men are like, I'm looking for a woman to, like, I don't want my woman to work. I want her to stay home. Like, basically, they're entering into that mentality of I'm gonna be the provider. I'm gonna take care of that. She take care of the house. That kind of thing.
Right.
That
Right.
is not normal in my world
Right.
because I don't come from the traditional household. Like, I'm here, right? And I see
Right.
that overseas and in the Bahamas. And I still, I know some people who come from other cultures who do that here as well, but it's just
Right.
not as prevalent in my real world that I've ever been in. And so,
Right. And then like I could understand.
yeah,
Like growing up. All right. So I grew up in the Bahamas, but I've been in the States for a
yeah,
while. So
right,
so it's like I understand where you're coming from. Like I grew up with whereas like the man run the house. My mother never worked.
right,
My
yeah,
mother never ever worked.
yeah,
So it's like, but my mother is like a super woman in
yeah,
real life. So it's like I feel as though like she deserved not to work. So I kind of like take that same mentality in a sense. So I'm not looking for a woman to provide for. Let's not get that misunderstood. I'm not looking for a
okay,
woman to provide for, but
okay. You would.
I would.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Definitely
saying.
would.
I
I
agree.
definitely
I
would.
agree because I'm looking at it like whatever the situation warrants, right?
Hmm.
It's an amazing woman, but what if G Stack, I don't know your situation or nothing like that, so I ain't bringing
Right.
your real situation in, whatever that may be. I'm just saying, but
Right.
what if G Stack is single or whatever, and he meets
Right.
an amazing woman, but this woman got $30 million,
Right.
and she's like, look. Like I want to be with you. I want to be with you. I want to spend time with you. I want to travel the world with you. Money is not an option. Money is not a
Right.
problem. I don't need you to provide for me, right?
Right.
So in that situation, she's like, as a matter of fact, you be with me, right? Let's go do things together. You're there to be happy. Y'all in love. Everything is great. In that situation, does G Stat say, "No, I gotta have a job and I gotta try to buy you gifts and I gotta try to do this," or you know what you said that you got $30 million and we need to move to Germany and you're gonna take care of everything and we together. Do you do that or do you say no? I'm the man of the house. I gotta work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
We gonna find a medium. I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I'm not going to give up what I'm dealing with for what you're dealing with. I can't
Okay.
make you
Okay.
like Tom Scoop. Like I can't. It's all right. You got more money. You got all that access.
Yeah.
Stuff. You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to find a medium because if you love me at this point, you're gonna have to build what I got more. 'Cause
Okay.
you get what I'm saying? I can't just live in a woman's world. If that makes sense. I'm
Okay.
not knocking the woman. I'm not saying that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she has her money, that's her money. That means if push comes to shove, whatever. I still need my money though. So now
Yeah.
we're in a position that, all right, okay, you don't need me. Okay, fine. That's fine. You understand what I'm saying? But I can't put myself in a position where I don't need you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah.
still a man. I'm still a man at the end of the day.
Okay.
Regardless of the situation, I'm still a man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like you might have more money than me, but that doesn't make you superior to me. You
I
get
got
what
you.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can never. But now, so we could find a medium. Whereas, like, yeah, I can travel with you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like now, we gotta make for me to travel with you. We're gonna have to make me be able to travel with you.
Yeah.
So that's gonna have to what I got going on. We're gonna have to secure that before I can travel with you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So if she said, "Hey, whatever that was, I'll pay you the money that you was making, but we're in order for us to be together, we love each other, we want to raise a family together, we want to be together. But our world is better in Europe, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
be my helpmate in life, you know."
Right. See, we gonna have to build to that then. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I still need my foundation. My foundation can't be I'm the man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the man. Like
Yeah.
my foundation can't me personally.
Yeah.
My foundation could never be solely yours.
Okay.
The most we could do is intertwine it where we can make each other on the same level. And
Right.
that goes vice versa. Because you're speaking on the part of whereas it's the woman that's in. If I find a woman that's worthy, I'm gonna build it at my level too.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's vice versa. But I can't, and I don't expect you. In the same breath, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't make
Yeah.
my life your life solely. I
Yeah.
can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
because if at the end of the day, I can't whereas if you wake up in the morning and you just not fucking with stat no more. Like,
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying? What if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
Yeah. And
Then it's nothing for me. Then now I'm way back to square one. If you love me, you would love me enough to, you get what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
build me with you.
yeah, so basically what
And
you're
vice versa.
and so what you're even describing is exactly what like modern women say now. Like they can't let a man be over them, like or they can't just not do anything even if he rich because or just take care of them because they feel like he's gonna do something or treat them wrong or have too much power over their life and stuff like that. Now,
Right.
and I'm only speaking from the stance of this is somebody you can absolutely trust with everything. Is gonna do the right thing. And it's still the stigma of I'm assuming I'm a man. I can't do that. Like I still gotta have my own.
Right.
Okay. So I've been in a situation where I was in the military. Well, my significant other was in the military, and I had to go where she was, and I had to be there. And it wasn't where I was, but it was for our family. And so I had to
Right.
uproot, and everything that I had, was pretty much uprooted. But I went for the family because this is what we needed
Right.
to do, right?
Right.
And so
Right.
she already had a place established. I didn't. I had to come in and try to get to a point where I could even assist with rent and things like that. But there's
Right.
zero ego for me. Like I didn't have any ego about it because I am my own person and had always been. So I didn't have any kind of ego about it or anything like that. This is only for
Right.
the family and this is the situation that we're in,
Right. Right.
and raising kids and all of that, but like this is the situation. So I never had any kind of egos about that kind of thing or whatever. But hold on real quick. Diabetes 1.5 said, I bought your book years ago. God bless. Keep up the good work. I'm American, got a Haitian American woman, brothers. He said, got a Haitian American woman, brothers, LOL. They will work hard, make money, and cook. So, okay, that's what's
Right.
up. Hey,
Right. Yeah.
hey, whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts.
Yeah. But I was just wondering because I was like, man, you know what? I never heard a guy say I want to be a provider like as one of the things that he's looking for in a woman. Is like, hey, I'm looking for a woman to take care of. I never actually heard, huh?
Actually think like the provider thing comes naturally. I don't think it's something that is going to be spoken. Like
Yeah.
I mean, if it's spoken, I feel as though it's not. It's kind of cap. You get what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel as though like a man is like, you're gonna make sure that your woman is straight. Like if that's
Yeah.
your woman, like So for me personally, I gotta make sure the woman fit the criteria before all of those accessibilities are accessible. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is for me.
Yeah. Now that's interesting. That's definitely interesting because I was always one of those people where dealing with anybody, I came with so much from
Right.
things that I already had or whatever like that a woman would say, well, what can I give a man who already got everything he wanted?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
So in the same breath, say like my sister for Christmas is difficult. I almost can get her nothing. It has to be sentimental. I can't buy her anything because she already has everything she pretty much wants, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's the same kind of thing. If you're with a woman and she already has a couple $1 million and say you making 70,000 a year, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, like what am I doing for you for real? You want your hair did, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
she said, oh, well, my bundles cost $1,200. And you like, oh, well, wait a minute. Like, like I didn't know you fly to Greece to get your hair done. So in situations like that, it's just like, if we love each other, I'm just above, I guess, like necessarily the feeling that I'm not a man if I don't provide. You know what I mean? Or I don't, because I got to get on my level, and then I'm hoping I'm leveling up as well. But it's just an interesting, I guess, thought just to wonder like what other people think about it. Because I definitely can say, I know, me personally, I've never entered into a relationship thinking or meeting a woman and saying, hey, I want to be your provider. I've never done that. No. Now, of course, I mean, I think just as an adult, we want to provide as an adult, right?
Right.
But a man never enters into a relationship with a woman and say, I need you to provide, I want you to be my provider. But a woman will enter into a relationship with a man and say, I'm looking for you to be a provider for me.
That's facts. That's facts.
So that is why I'm like, it's interesting just because we don't enter into a relationship even looking to be a provider. Of course, we'll provide, right?
Right.
But we don't necessarily. I don't know anybody.
No, we don't go searching for that. No,
Right. We matter of fact, we mainly want a woman that's independent. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So those two things don't really line up.
Yeah, that's facts. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like, because what I'm saying is, for me to even be
interesting.
For me to even be a provider.
Yeah.
I can't be a provider.
You gotta be worthy.
Like, it has to be like an asset. I'm being a provider. That's what I'm saying. What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
That's what I'm basically saying, bro. Like, what are you get what I'm saying? Like, I can reciprocate or make more. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can make it. We could do all that, but I'm not just out here just trying to provide for someone, bro. Like, I don't even think that's
I'm not inside just looking for somebody who needs me to provide.
No, but if you show me that you're willing to be provided for, or like, you understand what I'm saying?
You're worthy of me being interested.
I have it all this, if you're gonna provide, if I don't, this hand go hand come type of vibe, bro. Like,
So now check, right? Okay. So, and it could be different for you. Now, because I got some homegirls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were like IG models and shit, right?
Right.
So they used to like sit around, because I was trying to teach them about like social media. Like they use social media to a point, but I'm like, oh my God, y'all got all these followers. Y'all can turn this into money and you can grow this and this can be a thing, right?
Right.
And so they were like, okay, well, show me, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, you want to start a business? where you can because they you may want to sell clothes or whatever, and I'm like, look, you want to start a business, like first like I had like found the clothes that they said that they wanted to buy and stuff from like overseas and all of that. So I had basically sourced ahead, laid out a whole business plan. I said, but I laid out this business plan, but you're gonna have to bring the money to buy these things because I'm not gonna buy these things for you. This is you the homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not gonna buy these things for you, but if you can bring $200, then these are the things you can get. I've already vetted it. I've already said what doesn't make sense for you to sell, what makes sense for you to sell based on price point. I did all of the accounting work, right? And so I said, but you got to get the $200 together, right?
Right.
You know what they did?
What they did?
They text a couple dudes, hey, I need some money. I'm trying to invest in my business. And the dude sent the money, right?
Ooh.
And so I said, well, damn. So y'all can do that all the time? They said, well, yeah, they be sending me money for breakfast every morning and this and whatever. I ain't even messing with these guys. Like they get my nails did, they get my hair did. And I'm like, wait. And it might be, some of them might be just $10, $15. Good morning text with breakfast, you know what I mean? Or whatever. And so it's like, dang, as a man, nobody ever sends us money randomly for, I don't have 12, I know guys who got 12, I'm saying it ain't some, but to have 12 dudes that send you $10 every morning, that's $120 a day without you even getting out of bed.
Right.
And it's like, what?
Right.
Somebody send $80, hey, what you want some shoes? Here go some, and they not even messing with with these guys,
Right.
It's just a thing that guys do to, I don't want to say court or whatever, but it's like, but they not sending no guys no money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And the thing about it is and the thing about it is I got some homegirls that do the same thing, and that's the big reason as to why I'm not going into a relationship trying to be a provider.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not entering into. That's why I gotta separate you. I'm just saying, if you were being provided for, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But when you got people that telling you and showing you these things, it's kind of like, hey,
Yeah.
like, hey, I can't. I'm not gonna be the guy that you're showing the other guy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not gonna be me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
before I'm that, I gotta figure out everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I can't. No, I don't know the answer. Knowing exactly what I can't. I'm not gonna go into a relationship looking to be a provider.
Yeah.
No.
Hey.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Now, will we provide?
Am I going into a situation and not minding to be the provider?
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
mind being the provider if we get to that point. But that's not my initial take. No.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not gonna buy my way into something. No.
Yeah.
No.
See, that's what that's exactly what I'm meaning. Cause if you ask 3 women, do men want to be provided? They're gonna say, yeah. Cause technically we do. We want to be able to provide. We will provide, but we're not like volunteering necessarily. Like, hey, I'm not here looking for somebody who need to be provided for. I prefer you be independent, and then if I decide that I want to provide or whatever, like I like what you're doing over there. It's cool. I got you now. You know what I'm saying? But initially, I want to see you strong on your own.
Facts.
I'm not coming here and say, hey, yeah, I'm looking for a woman that's beautiful, smart, and looking to be provided for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
Now, it might be some guys looking for that. I ain't knocking that. They might want some special activities for, some sugar babies or something. I ain't knocking that. Do your thing. But I don't know nobody I don't personally know anybody who is going into a situation only thinking that, like as a initial. But I will hear, Like you watch the balloon pop challenges and stuff.
Nah.
Okay, well they got these challenges like a dating thing where you pop a balloon and
Oh yeah. I saw that.
yeah. So like you'll see almost all the women that come on there. They ask, "What kind of man are you looking for?" I'm looking for a man who's this, a provider. I'm looking for a leader. They're all looking for this same thing. Now,
Right.
also, I want to know how you feel about being, because I want to say this the right way. So women and men, like women looking for leaders in a household, but they also wanting to have some say so if they don't like what you're like. They're like, I want a man to lead, but if it don't agree with
when
what,
we lead and you
yeah,
don't accept our leadership.
well, yeah, like it's like
Yeah.
they want to be traditional, but they also want to be modern.
Right.
You know,
Right.
they want a man to provide, but they want to also co-lead, right? So,
Right.
how do you feel about that? Do you feel like
Your point's got to be making sense. Your
okay.
points can't like if okay, you can have a say. I'm not trying to say you don't have a say. If your say makes sense, I know what sense is. Me
Yeah,
personally, I don't know what every
yeah. That's
I know what sense
that's
is.
advice
If
though.
your point making sense,
Yeah.
We're gonna run that point. You
Yeah,
get what I'm saying?
but that's advice. But what if they point don't make no sense and they still say, look, I ain't doing that way. We doing it my way and not your way.
Nope.
Okay.
It don't work like that.
Okay. See.
Nope, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because advice is advice. It's great to put two heads together, but if you're saying I'm the leader, then we're going in this direction.
If I'm the leader and I disagree with your point, I should lead, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would think so. I would think so.
Now, if I'm this way in every single situation, then I could understand a different point. But if I say, okay, your point makes sense, we're gonna run with that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's different. That's different. Now, I'm not trying to be a bully. I'm just trying to be right. That's it. I ain't trying to be the bully.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and if I'm right, we right.
Right.
If I'm the leader, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly how I see it too. Because it's like y'all want to be traditional, and then you also want to be modern.
Right.
And
I think,
you got to choose how you want to be.
That's a medium they got to find.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna tell you no lie. But listen, we different though. We different.
Yeah.
Like we men.
Yeah.
Every man ain't a man.
Right. For sure.
Too, so
Yeah.
you gotta understand, like just how we looking for women
Mm-hmm.
and so forth, and like we can't all the women that we find aren't the criteria that we looking for.
Right.
It's vice versa too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of us out here that ain't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't doing what they supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but okay.
The reason why you even have this question right now
Yeah.
is because
Weak men. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like, what are we even talking about?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
What are we even talking about? The only reason we have this conversation is because you got some weak. So you gotta understand, like, and but to say this now, a woman might find a weak mom, but they don't want them.
Right.
They don't want them. They might think that they don't want them. They don't want them. They don't
No.
want them. When they get a weak man, they can know they need a strong man.
Yeah.
All they need to do. So I don't even worry about the weak man.
Oh, right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Y'all need a weak man or two, so y'all can when y'all see strong men, y'all understand them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we need that. We need that balance.
Yeah.
We need that balance. We need that balance. So I understand, but so I understand what we up against. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why water gonna find his level.
So,
life.
Oh, that's hard. So, all right. So, like, check this out. Now, when I was younger, right, I was pretty hard up. I was hard on a female. Like, I ain't really like, I ain't have no patience. Like,
Right.
And the main reason I ain't have patience was because I knew it wasn't no real men. It wasn't a lot of real men. You know what I'm saying? So So I wasn't willing to, um, if I seen something I ain't like, I wasn't willing to like try to work on it or try to figure it out because
Right.
it's like if it's like for instance, it's like a woman comparing me to somebody, so another guy. When I know guys, you know what I'm saying, and I know
Right.
guys went on my level in life in general, right?
Right. Right.
And I know that the guys was lying to him, borrowing somebody else's car to come see him, was doing this, was doing that, had 15 kids and telling her he ain't got none, and was doing all
Right.
this, right? And I was just being honest. Brutally honest, I might say, but I was being honest.
Right.
And but I'm not no hater. I ain't gonna never tell a female, oh, this dude doing this dude doing that. So I just let you live with what you live with, you
Right.
know.
Right.
And I
Right.
see
Right.
you 3 years later with baby number 16. You know what I mean? But I wasn't willing to even spend time working. Like, you know, if we were supposed to meet at a certain time and you got here 30 minutes late, I might text you, say don't call me no more. Like it was,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
up. I ain't gonna lie, I was hard
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, I wasn't very willing to deal with much because I knew how poor the choices really were in the real world. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And especially in my environment, you know what I mean? Like, but I wouldn't even try to. I just let them figure it out on their own. Like, well, you gonna see,
Right.
you
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
grass is not greener, but
You
I ain't
gonna
gonna
learn.
tell you that, you know.
You gonna learn.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you that. But because of me knowing how weak men are out here and how weak people are and how weak minded and stuff like that, you know, I just let them rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
tried to explain it. I just like, all right,
Facts.
you know.
Facts.
But but you know, if you were, I don't know what your situation is, and we ain't gonna talk about that. But
Right.
um,
Right.
are those things on your mind when you think about how weak the guys are out here, or how, you know, how little they lack motivation, and or you know, just
Right.
situations comparing it to who you know yourself to be in this world.
Right. But I used to like feel a way about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I used to like feel a way about it.
Okay.
And then I grew to like understand that's needed.
Okay.
And it's needed because, like I said earlier, you got weak women, you got weak men, you got weak women. And
Yeah.
like I said, like water gonna find its level. So I think that it's needed to like for the separation. Like I need you to like I you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can understand. I need that to understand your level too.
Yeah.
Because you could be putting on the front, but if I see you messing with this dude, I know what time it is. Like, hey, out on the same level. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that. So it's needed too. So it's like life. In life, you just gotta find a balance. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just know I'm gonna learn what's for me at the end of the day.
Right.
Knowing the level that I'm on. And
Yeah.
understanding that and respecting the level that I'm on. It's all respect
Yeah.
at the end of the day too. Okay, I respect. It's not even like I'm not even saying like, oh, I'm better than you. I respect your position. I just know my position is higher.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I look at it like that.
Yeah.
When you get on that level, you understand it. If you know, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah. And I ain't even meaning like okay, because I got, say if I had more money or less money than somebody, that ain't even what I mean. I mean like,
Right.
am I truthful about who I am? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Am I
Exactly.
am I like a do I have respect and honor? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Exactly.
if a guy here denouncing how many kids he got, you know what I'm saying, or just certain things like that. Like I done seen crazy stuff. I seen dudes who do crazy stuff to get females. You know what I mean? Like hating on other
I
men,
can see
all that. You know
that.
what I'm saying?
And lied on my name and all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All
Look,
that.
I'm talking about all that. Yeah, all that. All that. Exactly. I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I'm talking about. borrowing dudes' cars and everything like that. That where you go do what you got to do to go, but to say it's yours, instead of saying, oh yeah, they're my cousin car, whatever, like whatever it is, that kind of thing. And it's like
Right.
you don't even know who you dealing with. This ain't his crib. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's okay if he like, oh yeah, this is my people spot. You know what I mean? But he in here like, but it's mine. He put his pictures up in here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, yeah. He telling people you his boss. I mean, he your boss.
Right.
So it's stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, I know, what's going
I
on.
know the truth.
But if a dude is honest and say, look, I ain't really in, you ain't really, I don't, I got plenty of other
Yeah.
females I could choose, then it's like, hold up, you ain't being as nice as I want. But, but yeah, so that's all. It's just thinking about the position that women are even in, having to decide what's good,
Right. Yes. Because the dudes could be chameleons, boy.
Oh yeah. And
They're
then
real colorful, boy.
yeah, and
The thing
then
is,
and then there's
everything what you just said, like
yeah, and then there's a misunderstanding.
everything.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say then there's a misunderstanding of like what they should even be interested in.
Right.
Like
Yes.
just from a
Facts.
like a public standpoint, a hood standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I see women saying they don't want a man with a 9 to 5. I see women saying they don't want a man unless he's scamming or he even killed 5 people. Like I see, like it's like what? Like this is good for
Yeah,
you?
but I'm
Like
saying that's needed to that's what I'm saying. It's all needed to know like where I can't mess with you. That's what you're looking for.
right?
For me.
It don't make no
You
sense.
understand what I'm saying?
You ain't
for
making
me,
no
it's
sense.
cool, but you ain't for me. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard a girl tell some people what she was looking for in a man, and it scared me. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Trying to tell
oh,
you.
Jesus, that's what
All
you want?
that. Yeah.
You want to be in a relationship with somebody like that? And then as a man, you got to be careful too. It's some crazy women out here.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah. It is not the right idea to think, oh, if I catch somebody messing around, I'm finna do this or do that to them.
Right.
No, go home, like, or move out or whatever, break up.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
trying to
Facts.
commit violence on somebody, but that ain't gonna help you out.
Nah.
You know?
It's only gonna make everything worse.
Everything gonna be
That's
worse.
it.
Exactly.
That's
So
but see the thing about it is like you gotta understand too, men got emotions that they try to hide too. You know what I'm saying? We all got
Yeah.
emotions as human beings.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why I said earlier, like, those guys are needed and those women are needed in the sense. So like I can avoid that shit. Like if I see you're attracted to this, you might be accustomed to do that. I gotta leave you alone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
Like I use that to like gauge who I'm even gonna communicate or like spend my time with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if I see one false move like you on that side, like listen, it can't do me no good.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? What am I doing at this point? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. Like, what am I doing at this point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how dirty we could talk on the live. You know what I'm saying?
We can talk. We can talk. We deep in. We
because they saying like pussy costs $40.
Ooh. Yo.
I ain't tell you no lie. I tell women that. So
Yeah.
if you think I sitting up here to waste my time with you for just like piece of pussy,
Right.
like I could just spend $40 and get that. Like, some women like they take offense to that.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if you want to be realistic, that's the reality.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if you think I'm sitting up here,
Yeah.
just trying to I'm not gonna do all that, but like we got to be more than just we gonna just have some sex. Because if that's the case, I'm not gonna do all this. I'm just pay that 40. I don't got to worry about the before or the after.
Yeah. Jeez.
Think about it.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'll put an extra 60 on that. You get what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I'm a double that. I'm putting an 80 on that. Just we ain't got no headache. Think about it.
Oh yeah,
Think
I feel
about it,
you.
bro.
I feel you,
We
brother.
don't gotta worry about
I feel you, brother.
So if I am doing all of this already,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta understand. Like I'm
Yeah.
fucking with you to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I got 4 different. Yeah. Hey, that 40 ready. Yeah. If that's what we doing, we gotta understand the whole. We talking
Yo.
hey, listen to me. We talking about the whole kit and caboodle. We talking about everything
Yeah.
right now. We ain't leaving nothing out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't think like, oh, you just want a piece of my pussy. Pussy costs $40.
Oh. Yo. Yo.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, then. That's not.
Yo, we gotta do a whole nother podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't that serious, yeah.
Yeah,
It ain't that
man.
serious. You think for us to go out to eat and chill and talk, it's more than $40.
Yeah, that's a
Gotta
fact.
be more than that. So
That's a
it gotta
fact.
be more than that before the hand. You get what I'm saying?
Boy, this Atlanta. But you
Come
already
on,
know.
man. Come on, man. Come
I
on.
already know.
You got. If we go in the restaurant, we got two bottled water, and with nigga the grit $40. That's $40. We only got 2 bottles of water.
Yeah.
That's $40 in Atlanta if you go out to eat. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Come on,
I
bro.
went to breakfast this morning. It was $40.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
You got to keep that in mind too. So if I did all that, it got to be something more than that. If you're gonna be realistic,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It
Yo.
is what it is. I'm
Yo.
lying though.
No. Yo, that need to be the
Am I
title
lying?
of an episode on the podcast. It costs $40.
I'm trying to. Hey, y'all can check it out. Is what it is.
Jeez. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
but I'm here though.
Yeah, I'm glad you came on here, man. I'm just
Yeah, man, you know, it's
popping
fine.
on real quick. It was unannounced. I just was having a conversation and was like, you know what? Let me jump on here real quick and just.
Hey, but tell him to tap in though. You know, talk that.
Oh yeah. Make sure y'all go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you. They can hear you. I'm gonna let you.
I
They
don't-
can hear you. I'm gonna let you advertise it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that they can follow the podcast. Talk that. TALKDAT_podcast.
Yeah, Talk
You know
That
what I'm
Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in. It's dope. It's fire. They've been growing. They've been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all go subscribe. All that. You know, I didn't.
Right.
When I went on live, I didn't actually set it up right, so I didn't put the words. I got to go back and do the tags and all that stuff afterwards. So,
It's all good.
but definitely, I need to.
You just called me, whatever. But for you, I'm gonna do it though. So you know what it is. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I make sure y'all go watch Talk. We should have said that in the very beginning when you first came on. Yeah. This just one. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to keep doing these every now and then, for sure.
Yeah.
But make sure y'all go to Talk That Podcast, man. It's great content. Y'all gonna definitely enjoy it. That's G Stat, and he's doing it with Willie Waters,
Yep.
fire musicians. G Stat did all kind of events with all kind of celebrities, rappers, everything like that, man. Definitely, we're gonna tap in. We're gonna get him on here too. Anyway, right now you watching Casino Is the Name. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we out.
Yep.